Hello, new video today. Foxforing the Charlie Echo here. Hot, very hot, very hot day in south of France. Want to show you today the QRP Labs QCX CW transceiver. I found it on the internet, bought it here in France for a couple of euros. I don't know, about 50 euros or something, or even less, I think. Well, I can't remember. I bought it a long time. Very nice, beautiful piece. You can find every detail on QRP Labs page. For a beginner project for a CW only transceiver, for this price at second-hand radio, it's fine. It's okay. 50 euros, and you have everything like a transceiver in full CW with all kind of stuff inside it. It's not very big. It's about 10 by 10, 10 by 8, 10 by 10 centimeters, and you have all the controls mounted on the board. So that's a very nice, beautiful radio made. This one is in aluminium, in an aluminium box. I think it's an original box. I don't know. I didn't find it on the internet. The internet shows that just in a kit with the board showing out, and that's it. So I think the box, the enclosure, it's an option. It's a monoband. You can find it in 80, 60, 40, 30, 20, 17, and it goes 3 to 5 watts. That depends on the voltage. You can see the voltage is from 7 to 16 volts. I plugged it in with my regulated DC power supply, and we'll check that out. And I'm gonna show you how it's working, how does it perform. It has a CW filter inside. I think it's a 200 Hertz filter, and it's a double VCO. The screen, it's a classic screen, backlight LCD screen with 2 16s by 2 elements. It goes like a full or a semi QSK. It has an S meter. It has a battery meter. It can go like split operation, RIT. You can modify every aspect of the CW offset and CW tone, CW speed, CW volume if you want. You can also modify the type of keys you're putting in, like classic or iambic, on things like that. It has an internal voltmeter, an RF power meter inside, a frequency counter, a signal generator. It can go beacon mode. It can support automatic CW or WSPR operation like Whisper, and you can even put in a cat control. And as I saw on the page, the QRP Labs, I think you can buy it with an optional 50 watts PA kit. It's an external kit. It's just a supplement kit. So for QRP5 whiskeys to do SOTA and things like that, I think it's great only for CW. So mine is in 7 megahertz. I'm just gonna show you a little bit how it's working. So I'm gonna show you a little bit in the menu. You have the select button, and you have here all the functions from the preset. You have messages to put in your own messages. So you can see I have already pre-put in some messages with SOTA, and you have many messages, like 20 messages, I think. No, 14 messages, 10 messages, something like that. VCO, keyer. Here you can choose your keyer straight, keyer speed. I just want to tell you something, that when you put in the keyer and the speed, you have to do a general reset. You just have to close the radio and just replugged it so you can have the modifications made. What do we have here? The decoder, the inside decoder that works. Let's just say, sorry, average to well. I've seen better. You have a beacon function, and you have other things like the double click function. Typing the double click, you'll just modify the pace of the VFO, showing the battery, voltage of the full battery, and battery step and things like that. S meter step, and factory reset. You have the alignment here. You have the test equipment. So on the test equipment you have the voltage, and it's it's relatively correct. So I'm plugging in at 7.3. It shows me I'm 7.36, I'm 7.12, so it's about there. It's telling me it's getting out about 0.72 watts. It's about 1 watt, so it's about there. It's about there. This is a nice thing. The test equipment, and you're in the field. That's just wow. This, you know how much battery you have. You know, it's cool. This is a cool piece. I like the only thing that I love. It's this piece over here, the test equipment, and that's about it. And you have the double function. Sorry, you have the double function to change the cursor here, so you can change the VFO pace. See, and also if you go like double select, you have the double VFO and things like that. See, right? Sorry. And if you want to send out messages, you just push tune. You'll choose your message. Let's just say soda. Just press tune. It's great. Works very, very good. You just have to close the message. You just type it left or right. Just push the key and we'll stop sending the message. Just push the key and the message just goes off. You can type your messages with the CW key inside, or you just put in the message with the dial. So it's very simple to make. I put in 3 messages or 4 messages like in 5 or 6 minutes, so it's very fast to do. Now I'm just gonna show you a little bit the consumption rate over here. So I'm at 7.3 volts and I'm getting about 97 milliamps, so it's it's very good. It's very, very good on the receiving part. On the TX part, like 300 milliwatts, and the power over here, I'm just going to show you the power. Just have to modify this, sorry. So it's about 1 watt. It's a little bit underneath 1 watt. Let's go here to 9.3. I'll say just 9 volts. If I'm putting 9 volts in a 9 volt battery, sorry, this is gonna take a little while. Oh, almost got it. I'll just leave it like that. 9.11. 9.11. As you can see, the battery marker just went up a notch, and I'm consuming about 100 milliamps on the receive, and now on TX 366, and the power, hey, the power just went up to 2 watts. The power just went up to 2 watts. Let's put it up a little bit, like to 12 volts. Yeah, just like that. 12.5. We're just gonna select it. We're gonna go in test equipment, 11.9. so it's a little bit of difference. And he's telling me he's getting me out about 2 watts. I know he's getting me out more than 2 watts, so I think it's almost 4. Yeah, so I have 4 watts, and let's try to go 16. Easy not to burn it. I don't want to do a stupid thing, so let's leave it to 15.8. 50.8. We're gonna go inside, test equipment. 15.7, so it's about a 10 millivolts difference. He's telling me he's getting out 3.22 watts. So I'm not sure that I know he pulls out more, so I'm getting about, it's almost 9 watts. To show you the exterior part of the radio, you have the antenna right here. The antenna jack right here is a simple BNC. This one came from the box with a speed modifier on the exterior. You have it in the menu. Here you have here audio or phones, and over here the input and volume button, select button, tune, exit. Pros, it's very nice, very simple, doesn't drain the battery too fast, and with a very good battery at 14 volts, 15 volts, you can get almost 8 watts. So you have the 5 watts on the minimum. At 12.8 you have the 5 watts. Doesn't have an internal ATU, so you have to have an antenna, special antenna for this kind of band. So you have to take a monoband antenna already tuned and that resonates on the band your QCX is on. You like to have an external speaker. This would be a disadvantage. It doesn't have a built one, but usually when you're in the field, headphones will work just very fine. I'll try to put it to the antenna and see what can we do with it. Stay tuned.